mothers and take them serious. Imagine this. You wake up one day and you decide, I want to go buy a brand new car. So you take all the money that you saved up and worked hard for, you go down to your local dealership and you tell them, I want that car. It looks really nice. It's your favorite color. It has 0 miles on it, zero previous owners, zero accidents. So you purchase that car for $50,000. You drive it off the lot. Now imagine 8 to 10 years goes by. You get in a couple accidents, your check engine light's on, it needs some other work done. It has 120,000 miles on it. And you say, I want to go buy another car. So you take that same car you got for $50,000 back to the dealership and you say, hey, I want to trade this in for $50,000 when I originally bought it from. You know what they're going to do? They're going to look at you and laugh. That sales guy is going to say, listen, I'm not going to give you that. It has a lot of damage on it, a lot of wear and tear, but I can give you $8,000. Are you going to get mad? Are you going to get frustrated? No, you got to take that $8,000, take what you can get, and move on because you can't get full price of what you got it before. So this is how men view single mothers. Used, worn down, previous owners. Guys have ran it down and abused it and used it up. And women think that I want to get back on the dating market and get full price for what other men got for free. It's not going to happen.
You know, normally I really appreciate y'all sending me videos, tagging me, and asking.
Well, I mean, there are men that are not going to date single mothers for that simple reason. They don't want to deal with a already made family, and that's their choice. That's their right. Okay, and a lot of this is how they feel. All right. And you have women who will stay with Derrick Jaxn after all he's done was because he gives them hope. Okay, he gives them hope in a delusion that they don't have to fix themselves, they don't have to lose weight, you don't have to do anything. The man is just supposed to come to you, accept you with all that, not go and date a man who's on the same lane as you. You're a single mother, date a single father. If you're a responsible single mother, date a responsible single father. If you're not a responsible single mother, you shouldn't be dating at all. If it's that bad, you shouldn't even have your kids with you. But Derrick isn't going to say that.
My thoughts, but I could have done without this one. But let's talk about it because there are guys who feel this way. However, not all. Not all. When I looked at this video, I looked in the comments, there was a lot of dudes saying this brother's speaking for himself, not us, not any man we know. So let me first and foremost make that clear. This does not represent all men, but there are guys who feel this way, and they're becoming more and more vocal these days for some reason. And whenever they say things like this, I notice they always say, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling the truth. Don't deflect. You know, the message is the message. It's the truth. So how about this? We don't shoot the messenger. Let's just deal with the message because it's quite illogical. Now, he doesn't really clarify what makes a single mother like a used vehicle with all of these different miles. That experience.
Wait a minute. He just did. He wasn't illogical. Men who don't have kids shouldn't deal with women who have kids. They should deal with women who don't have kids just like themselves and have a family. That way you don't have to worry about outside influences dictating how to raise your family. You can discipline the kid because it's yours. It's not somebody else's. You can instruct that kid because it's not yours. It's not somebody else's. Why is that so hard for you to understand, Derrick Jaxn?
Experiences, not even looks, but just the fact that she has a child, I'm guessing. Like, I'm not really sure if it's the single part or the mom part, but I'm gonna guess it's not the mom part that makes a woman like a used vehicle with all these miles and not nearly as valuable, because if that's the case, then his mother was better off not having him, according to his logic. So I'm gonna take a wild guess that that's not what he's saying, even though I'm sure she's looking at him talking this video, wishing she could have done some things differently, but that's neither here nor there. So it must be the single.
So so now you're attacking the man's mom because he's saying things that is logical. You're basically feeding, these single mothers who want to say, oh, you got mommy issues or you got shaming tactics. It's a black woman in a black man's body. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a transformer. That's what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing.
The part where a woman not only has a child but is without a man, that makes her less valuable. But you don't even have to be a car expert to know the moment you take a new vehicle off the lot, the moment a new vehicle leaves the dealership, it depreciates, sometimes as much as 20% or more. So just in terms of this horrible reference of women being like a new or even a used vehicle, it wouldn't be that the woman being without a man makes her less valuable. According to the vehicle reference, we would be the depreciator. We would be the downgrade. We will be the thing that will be taking value away from the woman at best. Now, at worst, if anything, we're more like the used vehicle, because the whole point of a new vehicle costing more than a used vehicle with a lot of miles or any miles on it is that a new vehicle is expected to last longer. Therefore, you're supposed to get more benefit and utility, more usage out of it, since the parts are newer and all that kind of stuff. But Google this, if you will. Who lasts longer? Who lives longer? Men or women? Women. About 5 to 10 years, according to statistics. So if anybody is most like a used vehicle that's going to require a lot of maintenance, that's going to break down at some point sooner than later, it would be us. But I think the reference of men or women being vehicles is silly, but something that's not silly. I'm going to give him the benefit or try to create.
The comparison makes sense. You're just trying to sound stupid. Where is your wife in this situation? Where is your wife here? I thought you're together with your wife. Bring your wife here, Mr. Derrick Jaxn. This is crazy. That's what I mean. I don't know what to say, man, because Derrick Jaxn sounds really stupid. You sound like a female. Bringing up stupid act no, just playing stupid. This 2 plus 2 is 4, and you're trying to play like 2 plus 2 isn't 4. That's illogical. Daria's example makes perfect sense. All right. A woman who's a single mother brings with her, depending on the relationship, baggage. She has kids. Another man has been with her. Whatever issues that she had with that man, 90% of the time, the new man will have to deal with. The, the example is crystal clear, can easily be understood. It's so sad that you really don't want to help these women who follow you, because if you did, you have to risk the money. But hey, you got to eat, right? Sad.
Get a positive in this somehow, is the part where he's just stating his preference. If he had just said it was just him, it's okay if a man does not prefer a mother. Nothing is wrong with that. Some guys don't want a single mom because it comes with all these conversations and sorting out if the mother's going to put the child before him. Is she really wanting him for him, or just wanting somebody to play the role of a father? Is there any baby daddy drama? Things like that. And some guys just prefer not to deal with that. Okay, cool. There's a difference, though, between stating your preference and spewing ignorance and calling it logic or trying to sound all philosophical and all that kind of stuff. And I'm confused as to why there's so much enthusiasm around these messages directed at single mothers telling y'all who don't want y'all. Like, I'm confused. I'm not seeing the same amount of energy coming from mothers, or single women, period, that is like begging for the once in a lifetime opportunity to be with a guy like this who's going to compare them to a used vehicle. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I must be missing something. Now I have seen the energy from women and single mothers saying, hey, we want a good man. We want an evolved man who's secure enough within himself.
You got single mothers who don't want, you got women, who say they don't, not to date single fathers. And women will be okay with that. But when you turn it around, men saying they don't want to date single mothers, there comes the crying, there comes the shaming tactics, there comes the whining. And it's okay. And there are women who want to go after men who are attractive to their eyes But when they hear that man doesn't date single mothers, they get very upset. Now what?
That he doesn't have to condescend and degrade us. We want a good man or an evolved man who has something going for himself, and and all this other kind of stuff. And if you want that type of brother, by the way, I did a free masterclass that tells you how to set yourself apart and to bring out those qualities that evolved men are looking for in a woman. It's at the link down in the caption or in the bio wherever you see it. And again, it's absolutely free. But y'all help me understand, single women, single mothers, are y'all checking for a guy who presents himself like this brother has presented himself? Because if not, I don't understand why he's making these types of videos, or why anybody would make these types of videos other than to protect their already fragile ego and to project their insecurities on you. So y'all let me know what I'm missing, because I must be missing something. I'll let y'all lady, y'all be good. Again, my free masterclass, Secrets to Making an Evolved Man Crave You, is available at the link down in the caption.
You can't make a man crave you. If he doesn't like you, he doesn't like you. If he sees that you are not appealing to him, he's not going to come near you. And if his preference is not dating women with kids, he is not going to come near you. That's it. You can make yourself appealing, but it's up to that man to choose. All right. That's basically it. Nothing else to it. This is not rocket science, Mr. Jaxn. I wonder if he actually hear these women talk, or he knows how many kids these women have. He could only say with a straight face that, ma'am, you are going to find a good man for you. You may have 3, 4, 5 kids from 3, 4, 5 different men. You see us men, we have 2 kids, like kids by 2 different women. We have to accept the fact that we may not be able to get the woman that we may like, but we may have to settle in some form or fashion to get the woman that we can get, because we got kids from 2 different women. And to open our mouths and to say we want to be with one chick after she hears that we have kids from 2 different women, 3 different women, 4 different women, 5 different women, we have to accept the fact of the possibility of 9 times out of 10, we will be rejected. Even if you have good money, even if your money's long. But for some reason, we got these, dating guru guys who don't really give a damn about these women, to tell them the truth, like Pastor Poppy Don, who's beating up one of his baby mothers. And we have Derrick Jaxn, who got a woman pregnant on the side, a doctor, and slept with her and another woman raw. Okay. And they're just filling these women's heads with nonsense of a false reality that will never come, possibly putting them in danger of getting the wrong type of dude. That's all I got to say for now. All right, man. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right. Oh, hit those likes. Hit the like button. And share. Later.